It's me. I have a headphone in, so hopefully my breathing isn't too much for you. They say speak up, breathe. I haven't been breathing, and I relapsed on weed, and I can say it's not a big deal, and I don't really know. A part of me thinks it's not, and a part of me knows that it is and feels that it is, and yet here I am. But I'm sitting here excuse me, they say when you yawn, it's because your brain needs oxygen. And isn't that funny? I'm talking about not being able to breathe, and I want to get this message out, but I didn't really know how to get it out or when or what to really say, but I'm not gonna post it up until after the fact, because so often when other energies get involved in any way, things change. A lot has been getting brought to the surface about the perceptions and beliefs I have about myself and of the world, and how I view the world, and just the way that the fog blankets everything, and right now the way that the window is fogged up with speckles of water, and the halos from the lights, the owl hooting in the background, the car slowly driving by. Man, it feels like I've been being squished and squeezed. And that's interesting, because I remember someone saying it before, and I imagined a python, and right now I'm thinking python and leviathan, and it's weird that I wasn't thinking in those ways before. I just rewatched this person's video, and it just there's a lot about the Bible that's real, that is true. I mean, it is. It's not like it's not, but it's just there's so much fear and control and just fucked up, messed up stuff, But that's in the world too, right? But it's as if the Bible was distorted in itself as a part of the matrix system to keep you under its thumb of fear and control, manipulation, to keep you stuck praying to this God that doesn't really want you to pray and worship and cry and beg it and all that shit. It wants you to get the fuck up and do the things you gotta do to be the God itself that you were meant to be, to see the love and the worthiness within yourself. Not to be prideful, not to be like you don't need divine's assistance. Like, this world is so much more than I can even imagine. I'm having visions of my recent dreams and flashbacks of these visions and knowings that it seems like Source is just bam, And it's synchronistic numbers nonstop and hogs and just boom, 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 and yet I still have this fear. So much so that I and my dog slept in a parking lot for the past few nights because the place that I was staying is, for lack of, the novel, not healthy, unhealthy. It's what it is. When I say, like, we don't have anything to fear, and all you have to do is jump, and that God, source, the higher realm, like the, angels, all that, ancestors is rooting for you and ready to catch you and fucking drag her ass down or whatever. I'm so, like, not here right now. All you have to do is make that choice, and that next chapter is yours. And then it's not to say that, oh, you want these specific things and people, that's what you're going to get, and that's what you deserve, and that's what's the best for you and that person, because that's most often not the case. I often tell people, or would tell people throughout my time in here in this earth, that if I had it my way, I wouldn't be here. I struggled with suicidal thoughts most of my life. Being told I was worthless, everything I did was shit, and I don't mean to be negative. And the very few times that I am in my, like, confident self and in my power and knowing who the hell I am for fucking once and not putting up with your shit, then you want to fucking squish me down because you don't like it. You don't like how I look when I feel good about myself. You don't like how I feel because you don't fucking feel that way about yourself. That's not my problem. It's not my problem that you don't have a good relationship with God, that you don't have a good relationship with yourself, that you're not actually working on your healing. I'm still struggling with shit. I never claimed to be fucking perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. People perceive me to be any kind of way that they perceive me to be. But I'm always just me. Always sifting. Always growing, always healing, always feeling like I'm fucking it all up and figuring out that I wasn't fucking it up like I thought I was. And neither are you. But sometimes we gotta let shit go. Sometimes we gotta do shit different. I apologize if my cursing is affecting you and offending you. These things, dude, it's just confirmation and confirmation, People are always gonna get upset about something, no matter what you do, no matter how you do it. That's a lesson that all these people have been teaching me. And no matter who you show up as long as you're showing up as the truest version of you, even if that truest version isn't a really great version that fucking day, it's gonna be alright, right? You're gonna know, like, you did the best for you, and you can just sit solid in it, and just let it go, forgive yourself, and don't hold on into any shame or guilt. Like, it's not for you, dude. People want you to feel all kinds of way, but you really don't. Like, that's not for us. It's not for you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no purpose to it. And life is meant to be so much more. I was feeling so good, right? And now I'm not feeling so good. And it's only been a few hours at this place. Like, my heart hurts. Like, sometimes it's a lot, and I get so frustrated, so down on it, and, like, I don't want to do this shit, dude. I try so fucking hard. I do so much. When I do the work, doing it. Then I think, am I really? Do other people have as many blockages? I don't know. Perhaps it's only the blockages within myself, and that's creating the outside blockages. Isn't that always how it is? And they say when you're doing what you're meant to do, it just flows and it's easy and effortless. And time, just like, you get lost in it. But there are spiritual blocks and spiritual holds, and it's why fasting and prayer is so important. And I try to tell myself like it's gonna be okay, and then I know it's what I needed to do. And now I'm in a place that I didn't foresee myself getting back into in many ways. And although I'm different in a lot of ways, there's a lot of things that are the same, and they've been needing to change. And so I guess I'm just gonna journal how it goes with these videos. And other things also, because I've spent a long time trying to hide this part of myself that's been wanting to come out. And I didn't even realize I was really doing it. I was just trying to live my life, right? And the reality of Christian persecution, of how like witches were burned at the stakes and mediums, and how that's all like in the Bible, and how it tells you not to get sources from anything else, but that it took out so many key books, like it's you cannot. I guess you could. I feel like that's the thing, right? So when I just read in the Bible and I get lost in that, it just warps my mind. And I believe it's meant to. There's so many times that I've felt like it's a cult, but I don't think and believe in my heart that that's what Yeshua stood for. I don't think that that's what Yahweh or Source was intending. And they speak of false prophets in the Bible. And people always think it's the New Age, it's the witches, it's this. And yeah, there's people that handle these energies in negative ways, but there's people in the church that are so wicked and distorted and hide behind the scriptures that they know so well, but they're a snake. And you know it. And they pray for you with their mouth and they curse you in their heart. You can deny it all day. You can pretend that everyone who smiles in your face is beautiful and kind and deserving of your time, but truly they're not. And it's not in your best interest, your highest good, and God's plan for you to drain your energy with these vultures, right? Vampires, I think, was wanting to come out. And that goes for the media, too. That goes for... Sorry, I'm sleepy. That goes for, like, social media. That goes for any kind of your phone. Yo, we need a detox. Whenever you find this video, wherever you are, whatever you're struggling with, I see you, I hear you, God sees you, God hears you, God knows you, God loves you, dude. Like, I promise you, you are known. You are powerful. You are important. You have a purpose. And becoming the best, most, like, fullest version of yourself and living your fullest life in every way that you can, in every spot and space that you are and mindset. You know, it's not always sunshines and rainbows, but we can find the beauty in every day, dude. Like, for real, I forget it, you know? It's easy to forget. This world is crazy. I get it. But just as we're trained to the negative at times, and this world show it's really skewed to the negative, it's the distortion because that's the feeding system. So too are things skewed to the positive, and I believe it's like, you know, the scales are tipping, the balance is, you know, it's becoming more harmonized. And yeah, like, you have to embrace your darkness, right? So that's kind of, this is such a weird video. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. So, like, dang it. Whenever you find this video, wherever you are, know that you're not alone, and that you're right where you need to be. And if you're ready for it, and you're willing and wanting, you're tired of the old cycles, and you've been asking for a sign, you've been asking for a teacher, you've been asking for the connection, you've been asking for the healing. I'm not saying I'm gonna be your teacher. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be here, you know. Doing what I do, you know. You are your own teacher. And God is our teacher, right? Yeah, we can learn from each other's, but I'm inviting you to I was saying, I don't know. I'm inviting you to detox with me. Detox your social media. Detox your diet. Detox your smoking. Detox TV if you watch it. Detox the music you listen to. Really take, take this time to intentionally reset yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, and realign with who you were designed to be. And realign yourself with Source. And really get into the truth. Ask for the clarity. Ask for the guidance. Ask for the wisdom. Ask for the strength, the bravery, whatever it is that you truly need. Ask to be shown what you really need, you know? Sometimes we have distorted dreams, you know? Ask for your purpose to be revealed to you. Ask for God to show you how important you are. Ask for Him to show you how loved you are. Ask for Him to show you how seen and protected you are. Ask Him how guided you are. Ask Him to guide you. You know? It's so easy. They try to make it so hard and confusing, and you have to do all this and do all that, but it's just the flow. It's just the combo. It's just like, I don't know. Once you get into it, it's easy. It's breaking past the spiritual. It's really a spiritual block. And I think there's like a spirit of, I don't remember what it is, but it like stops you from praying and stops you from reading the Bible, they say. And I'm like, and then I'm thinking like, these are all just made up things. But, you know, they say energy never dies, and Leviathan was potentially like a real thing, and there's a lot to a lot of things, right? And things are a little topsy-turvy. And the last time I went on a fast was, I don't know, I forgot the day, like a week ago. It was 2.5 days, and it was the first fast in a long time, and it was not a great one, but it was what I did, and it opened my eyes to some things. And I'm curious with this fast if I am more committed and more disciplined and steadfast in my intentions, my willpower, my routines, everything like that, as I intend to be. Because, you know, things are what they are, and I just, it's what I need to do, right? And sometimes doing the hard things are the best things for you. And it's not as hard as it seems. It's just, it can feel hard at first, you know. I think I'm gonna miss smoking again, and I just I don't know, bro. But we get it as we go. Slow. That's what they say, slow. There's other things. Yeah, so if you're down to clown and you feel like changing your life, and you feel like maybe I tend to like meet people at certain times in their life, like, you know, you are ready for this change in your life, this new awakening to yourself, you know. And maybe it's just the awakening of myself, because I've done things different, but not in the ways that I needed to. And man, just wow. I'm not really sure how things are gonna be the next time I get on here. I'm gonna detox from recording, because, you know, I've been doing that, but it's not like I wasn't doing that before. It's a part of it too. You know, when I first got on TikTok, I never intended to be on anything, do anything, but it was so like just free. People talking and being themselves and creating and sharing their art. Yeah, I don't know. It makes you want to create. And maybe I just really wanted to like talk to everybody. I just wanted to talk about random stuff and have people talk to me and talk to them about shit. Like, that's really what it was about for me. But I kept like, you know, I would delete it or lose my phones or anyways. So, you know, detoxing of your technology is important. Detoxing of your home is important. Cleaning it out, cleaning your cars out, cleaning your mind out, cleaning your body out. Get into like a good routine for workout. Drink tons of water. Stop smoking if you can, dude. If you're able to like not smoke cigarettes, and not smoke weed, do it. Pray on it. Pray on it. Pray on it. Bro, I don't know. Maybe do some art. Keep yourself hella busy. I feel like it's so insane to think to do all of these things at once, right? But you know, we're stronger than we know, for real. And I think that you'd be surprised with what you can do and how well you can do it, how resilient you are, how capable you are, and how much just like the fullness of your being, you know, as you continue to develop yourself, as you continue to shed all the layers and beliefs and ideologies of your old self. It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. Like, the fear is wild. It gets scary. And then you want to run back to your old things, you know? And I was tasked with it. And I was tasked with it. And I'm getting caught up in my voice, but I feel as though I failed, you know? And I was getting upset with myself because, dude, I know. And I say it every time. How could I not be trusting God? Like, how am I not just jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping, free falling all day, every day? So this is my free fall in the form of a detox. I'm not sure how long it'll be. I want to say 30 days. And also, February is, you know, Valentine's Day. I think, you know, February, March is like the beginning of spring. And it's, you know, Valentine's is the corporate day of love. Mon ami. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm tired. I wanted to do a self-love, like, little journey through February. And I suppose I'm gonna do it this way. And so so I'll try to plan it out, and then I'll come back and, you know, get it set up. And it's not gonna be February when you see it, I guess, but if I get it done before the end of February, then I will work that in. But if not, then whenever you see it, you know, you're meant to. And even if it's like 2 years down the line, or if you find it once and then you find it twice, find it thrice, and you decide to do it again, and you're like, dang, this is so good. I love a detox, dog. Never knew I'd love a detox, dog. Never knew I'd love fasting, dog. Never knew I would have so much energy. Never knew I could have such a good connection. Never knew I could literally talk to God all day. Never knew I could be so loved. Never knew I could be so seen. Never knew I could be so heard and protected and guided and cared for. Dude, these people aren't it. These people aren't for you. These people don't have your fucking back. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. They don't even have their own back. They can't. Dude, they're overrun. And they don't even comprehend it. They don't see it. They don't know it. They don't feel it. They're taken over. They don't care. Some of them love it. They love it. Can you believe it? They love it. I'm telling you. They're not for you. None of this is for you. Let it go. You know, you gotta let it go. Whatever it is for you. And if you don't know and you're a little confused or you're scared or you're, just pray on it, dude. Sit with it, pray on it. In due time. Maybe you don't do everything right now, but you do a little bit. And you feel, the one that I started with, I did a water fast, I think, when I started. I did a juice fast. And then I did a food, cutting, when I just did the water fast, realizing that I didn't actually need to eat, that I a lot of times was eating, if I just went a little longer or drank some water or got busy doing something, I would be fine. There's other times, I feel like I was struggling with blood sugar and stuff, but also not eating healthy kind of jacks you up, right? And being in these toxic environments and doing these messed up things to our bodies, it messes with how it works. So sometimes it takes a little bit of tweaking, and you gotta do it a little different. So if this is your first fast, I'm not gonna suggest a water fast. I am suggesting, if you regularly eat every day and you don't typically take a day off of food or drinks or anything like that, I'm gonna say one day strictly water. Okay? And so that's what I'm gonna do, at least. And then after that, if you want to eat fruits and vegetables and water, you can add lime to your water, a little salt to your water. You can have salad dressing, but don't douse your salad if you're having a salad and salad dressing. Don't no fried vegetables, no, nothing like that. This is you gotta eat, you gotta get the water. Today I snapped lettuce and water sprang in my face and I said, bam, that's good lettuce. That's good lettuce. Can't pass it up. Can't go wrong. Right. So if you're not eating regularly, if food is something that you struggle with, maybe you're just, it's okay. I'm gonna suggest, if you want to do just the water the first day, chilling, definitely do lime and salt, and then have a big salad or something at night with cucumbers. And yeah, you can take the skin off the cucumbers if you don't like them. That's okay. And cucumbers are good for you. The celery will be good for you. And fill yourself up with that water. Fill yourself up with not just water, but vegetables and fruit. So you are to eat fruits and veggies every day. 30 days, everybody. 30 days. We're doing this. We're doing it, dude. I'm doing it. We're doing it. Committed. This is the message that keeps coming up in my readings lately, is commitment. Committing to yourself. Letting go of the guilt. Letting go of the shame. Letting go of the old beliefs of yourselves. Letting all of the past die. Letting all the old relationships die. And that begins with yourself. You have to show up for you. You have to keep those strong boundaries. You have to actually do those things that you're being called to do, that is right for you. It's interesting the way that fasting works, the way that prayer works. If you go into it I'm trying to get healthy, I'm trying to, you're not gonna really get what you're needing to get out of this, right? You need to go in this with, you are, wanting and needing that better relationship with God, and even honestly just asking to be opened up, asking to be shown the truth, asking to know it and feel it and see the truth of yourself, right? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I am telling you, I'm giving you advice, I suppose. It's just why would do, but that's not where everyone is, and I understand that, and I'm not trying to judge you or make you feel bad or say like you need to do it my way, because where I am in my walk and my journey is not where you are at all. And I've been so many different places, so I understand where it is when you're getting stuck in rabbit holes, when you're getting stuck in these toxic relationships and friendships and toxic cycles and mindsets, and just being around this like really negative environments and limiting beliefs. Like, I get all this shit, dude, but I also have been in the positives. Like, it doesn't have to stay the way that it is, and you don't have to accept the way that your life is, right? And I know you might be wondering, like, what is a fast gonna do for me? What is talking to God gonna do for me? Like, prayer. So many people have told me, they say, I don't know how to pray. I don't know what to say. I don't know, And I said, just say that. Just say whatever's going on. Just talk. God just wants to hear from you. There's that commercials popping up. God wants to hear from you. And he just loves. And I was angry at God. And you know what? He just wanted to hear from me. Okay, dog. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Perhaps because, I guess that's a part of our human nature, suppose, when we lose ourselves a bit. And we be losing it. Yeah. Somebody say you're talking to your higher self, you're talking to your cosmic self, you're talking to source, you're talking to, some say you're talking to demons, And I say it's all what you believe, Pray that nothing negative gets in your way. Pray that you have clarity and understanding and wisdom. Pray that the Decepticons will be removed and revealed. Pray that the ways of this world doesn't affect you in the ways that it used to, that it doesn't get you off your square, that you don't get reactive, it doesn't move you, that you are the mountain you are meant to be. Pray that whatever way that you're moved to go, that you feel strong in it, secure, and that you have no fear, because we are all here for a purpose, and sometimes it's a lot greater and different than we would have dreamed it to be, but that doesn't mean that it's not just as important. Thank you for doing all that you do and for being you. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging in with me, and I hope this message helps. Laters.